Okay, I just filmed another TikTok about our dog and we're probably gonna have to put her down and it's really, really sad. But there's one other thing that I wanted to like confess and I feel like an absolute psychopath confessing it because, which by the way, I just did my skincare, hence the sheen. Okay, so my dog, Lola, which you saw in the last TikTok, she has had puppies before. And when I tell you, if you've been following our fertility journey, our IVF journey, etc., I have just always thought that when it comes to this time that I'm going to struggle to have a baby, which lo and behold, nightmare is here. We're now living that. And so anyways, when she had puppies, I can't believe I'm saying this. When she had puppies, when I was younger, she used to sleep with me in the bed, and well, she still sleeps with us in the bed, but she would like be like cuddled right up against me. And this one night, she was against me, and I could feel the puppies like moving in her belly, and I literally, this is like, someone's gonna think I'm so weird, but I literally had the thought, I was like, oh wow, like that's probably the closest thing that I'll ever get to feeling like a baby's in my stomach, because I just don't think that that's gonna happen for me. And so again, to now be going through IVF and everything, it's just like wild for that to kind of be coming true. Hopefully, I feel like I'm being more positive about, you know, being able to have a baby now, but it was just so weird that like that thought came to my head and now like this is what we're going through. And then I hate to say it, the other thing that like now, you know, probably a decade later, a few years ago, Paul was saying like, oh, it would be so nice for our kids to like meet Charlie and Lola. And I said to him, I was like, I just don't think that they will meet Lola, not just because she's older, but I just have this fear. And someone probably won't like that I'm saying this, but Lola and I are just not like, I love her because I, you know, have cared for her for the last 15 years, but like her temperament and her personality and mine just have not gelled. And I said to Paul, I was like, I honestly think that like I won't get pregnant until Lola has died, and my kid will, like my daughter will have the same temperament as her. And I feel like it's just a really huge learning opportunity for me to like go through before I have a daughter of my own. See, Lola, she's more like Paul. Like since she's moved to England, like people will think that she's Paul's dog, not my dog. Whereas Charlie, like everybody knows that Charlie's my dog. He's so obedient to me. He wants to be with me all the time, etc. Whereas like Lola like would be inside Paul's ribs if she could. But I just thought I would come here and confess this, because if it ends up happening in future, I just like feel like I need to say this out loud and like just have the I told you so moment, because to have that thought of like the puppies in her belly and then now going through IVF, and you know, there is a chance I could not become a mom there's a chance. And then to now kind of have this thought, it just is like making me a little suspicious. But regardless of if I have a kid like biologically, is that the word? I feel like this whole experience with having to care for an elderly dog is so high maintenance, the way that a baby will be high maintenance, or a child in general, that even if we adopt, it will be this high maintenance, that it's like the biggest trial run.